Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection. And my game of the year for 2021 wasn't necessarily a game that was released in 2021. I think it might have been released in 2020, but it was the game that I picked up in 2021. So this is my game of the year, which is really weird. I've got three games sitting here in front of me, and I tried filming this video before talking about each game, but I thought let's just cut the crap, get into what is my game of the year for 2021. It's Immortals Phoenix Rising. Now, what made this so special for me? This is a game that you can complete in 20 hours. I love the art style in this game. It's phenomenal. The Greek mythology, it brought back a lot of old memories because back when I was a kid, I would watch so many of these Hollywood movies based on Greek mythology, and all that sort of stuff that I remember, all those names sort of came flooding back. But this was a game that you can complete in 20 hours. Now, I put close to 60 hours into this game, not because I had to, because I wanted to. And that's something that is so rare in this day and age, especially for me. I'm all about trying to beat games like 3, 4 hours long, 5 hours long, 10. Nothing over 20 hours. And I said that before. There's no way I'm going to play a game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or even Odyssey, which takes 60, 70 hours, even up to 100 hours with Valhalla, I think. I wasn't going to get involved in those games. And here I am with Immortals Phoenix Rising, putting close to 60 hours into this game because I enjoyed it so much. I was so immersed in this game, in the story, in the Greek gods, and I was just loving every minute of playing this game, going through the environments, and it was never a dull moment. If you take something like Breath of the Wild, you could run around for 5 minutes and there's nothing going on. You run around for 30 seconds, there is something always around you to go and explore, to have a look at, or there might be enemies to see and you can fight them. There's always something going on, and that's where it really drew me in, where opposed to Breath of the Wild. I just could never get into that game because of the weapons breaking, and it just felt like you traveled a lot of empty environments, which is bizarre, but that's the way it was. But Immortals Phoenix Rising by Ubisoft, incredible, and it was made by the same team that did Odyssey. So even more impressive is that they went from something like that into something like this, something that was a very stylized game. Didn't look realistic, and when I first started playing it, I wasn't too sure about the graphics. It's weird. It looked really weird. The characters look weird, but more I played it and enjoyed it, and just accept that this is their take on Greek mythology with these characters, and they wanted to go for something not so realistic, something even more cartoon-like. And the quest in this game was phenomenal. There was so much to do. The boss battles, the puzzles were so cool in this game. It was like, I feel like I'm comparing this to Breath of the Wild. The puzzles in Breath of the Wild were tedious and boring for me. In Immortals Phoenix Rising, every time I would go to a different area, shrine, or where I have to go to get one of Zeus's lightning bolts, there'd be a lot of different puzzles, and every puzzle was so unique, so different. And at first I was like, wow, how are they doing this? Because I thought it was going to be so repetitious with every single puzzle, but somehow they managed to change it up, and every time you went into one of those environments, it wasn't like, oh, here we go again. It was like, what am I going to see new? And they didn't disappoint with those puzzles, which was phenomenal. And if a game can do that, if a game can get you and grab you and take you into that world, into that environment, into those characters, it was a special game for me. And that's why Immortals Phoenix Rising is my game of the year for 2021. I do have the Pathless here, which was a fantastic game as well, and also Kino Bridge of Spirits. Both great games. I put a lot of hours into this game. I put a lot more hours into this game because, again, the same thing. I wanted to explore and get every secret and see everything. But End of the day, if a game can keep me going for close to 60 hours, then that's something very special. So that's why Immortals Phoenix Rising is my game of the year for 2021. Until next time, guys, bye.